Good afternoon, Bakersfield and beyond. Craig Garrison here, reporting to you live from Kern County, California, as I am preparing to do what will be the first outdoor cooking I do in the year of 2020. There is some cast iron that I've been seasoning this morning, getting it ready for use this afternoon. And speaking of use, let's go outside and see what we can see around the place. I'm going to swing over here and get a look at the garden. Not a whole lot to it right now, but Kathy will certainly have it rocking this spring and summer. It produces lots of peppers and tomatoes, and we are always happy to see that happen. Take a walk to the north side of the property, and as you can see, there's just a little something going on with this antique Weber kettle being prepped for some indirect cooking. What's on the menu? Well, I might make a video about that later. In the meantime, we're going to get out here with the doves and the mockingbirds and the winged creatures and take a peek round the Bakersfield of old. These are some boxcar homes that were part of a building project that the property owner here was doing, and that fine gentleman became ill and eventually passed away before this project could be completed. But as you can see, this is literally a throwback to the Grapes of Wrath era here in Kern County. Dismantled and reconfigured boxcars that were being built for the purpose of making residential units out of them. Let's take a peek. In the entrance of this one, you can see what would have been a cozy kitchen if that fine gentleman had lived long enough to see this project completed. Here are some of our neighbors' equipment, backhoes and forklifts stored here on the property. And this is where I will take a morning walk with a cup of coffee, although I'm actually drinking a very cold beer right now, trying to sneak up on these doves. They're underneath some bird feeders. Don't know if the sun is cooperating, but I'm sure that they won't be happy with me getting as close as I am. They look a little uptight. There they go. Now, we are surrounded by some orange trees here that are very productive and work beautifully in rye whiskey cocktails. Let's swing around here and we will take a look at this was actually a dining car that did have a family living in it. The builder had gotten this up to code and had a mom, dad, and youngster living here. You can see it is a wooden dining car. The youngster started a fire that ended up in the in the unit being condemned, and it's been empty ever since. There's some bird feeders that keep the winged creatures quite happy around here. And here is the north side of the Garrison farmhouse, also known as Mapledale Studios. I'm going to walk around the front here. We'll take a peek at this cozy front porch, which is not a bad place to have a glass of wine on a late winter evening. And I'm going to try to pan up to the World Oil Supply Company water tower, the Wasco Water Tower, as I wish everyone a happy Saturday from Bakersfield.